Hi, my name is Paulina de la Garza, and today I'm going to talk about a little bit of my outcome one. First of all, in stage one, I choose the company FEMSA Comercio SADCB. Then I designed a questionnaire that allows me to identify the problems that my organization face nowadays. I did the questionnaire online, so I sent them to my coworkers. Then we have the results and we can see the principal problems that we are facing is adoption to change. Reports came out late, pandemic, automating process, lack of information on the part of people, personal changes within the team, and collaborative firms. Then, in a stage through two, we analyze the characteristic of each problem. So I did this part with the diagram that Cyan Jan Fus invented. So I separated them in cultural subsystem, physiological subsystem, technical subsystem, structural subsystem, and managerial subsystem. Then I choose the problems that must be addressed through the system thinking, and I thought the problems that we need to solve with the system thinking can be adaptation to change, communication, effective communication, reports came out late, and also we can apply the main laws that exist, such as current problems are the result of yesterday's solutions, behavior improves before it awareness, small changes may produce great results, but the areas of the greatest leverage are often the least obvious. Then, in a stage three, we classify the important system thinking problems that we selection uh, on selection out in point six that are adaptation to change, effective communication, and reports came out late. Then we conceptualize each of them as a system and choose the principle of system. First of all, we have the adaptation to change, and I think that we can relate it to remembering that we are part of a system which exerts an influence over us while we also exert influence over them. Being aware that we are part of a system and are influenced by it and helping us to always realize our own influence on the system you have. Then we have the effective communication, and I think it is related with thinking of on the large system that established that we must look beyond that what constitute any situation of interest, helping us to identify the causes of a specific behavior within the system. And finally, we have their reports came out late, and we related it with acknowledgement, dynamic, complexity, and interdependence. Help us to face the challenges that arise in a complex system, analyzing its behavior over an extended period, finding the reason for the problem, and considering a system dynamic. And then we have the hierarchy of each of them. So I think that the first is thinking about the larger system. The second is remembering that we are part of system which exert an influence over us while we also exert influence over them. Acknowledge the dynamic complexity and interdependence. And finally, we have the reflections. So basically, uh, the reductionism is breaking down a complex problem, and expansionism is taking a vision of the problem that one has and examining incompletely. So, in conclusion, taking all these into account, the best approach to solving a problem will be depend mainly on what problem you have and how complex it is, since you can use both methods to reach the outcome, and that is find the solution that's out either the long way or the short way. And thank you, that's it.